Last week, Shook Research, in partnership with Forbes, announced they were creating a new ranking system for the financial security profession. This is a big deal for our efforts to elevate the profession because RJ Shook literally invented the process by which advisors are ranked through quantitative and qualitative criteria nearly 2 decades ago. And last Wednesday, less than 24 hours after the new ranking system for our profession was announced, we had RJ address the FinSecca board to talk about his process and to get input from these leaders of our profession. RJ called me a few months ago and asked for my help in creating an advisory board that would help shape the criteria and provide nominees for our inaugural ranking. And after conducting a fair amount of due diligence, which included talking to the editor of Forbes, Randall Lane, and discussing this ranking concept with FinSecca's executive committee, I enthusiastically agreed to help create the advisory board because for the first time, we have a legitimate third party that will recognize the best and brightest financial security professionals in our business. And because it will be published in Forbes, literally millions of people will see the great ones in our profession. Now, I'm sure you have questions about how the process will work. So let me make one thing clear. This is not a pay-to-play system. RJ and his team spend a great amount of time getting to know these professionals and performing due diligence with surveys, calls, and interviews. They're not just interested in members of the professions who do the most business. RJ really wants to capture the personal side of these professionals. And while RJ and his team will make the final call on the selections, from my perspective, I don't think there should be a person included in the ranking system who's not involved in FinSecca or hasn't demonstrated their ability to give back to the profession. I believe free riders should not be included in the best and brightest. Now, I expect the first ranking of the profession to be announced around the third quarter of 2021. And as I said, this will be a big platform to help us elevate the profession. Forbes reaches 6.2 million readers, and we're excited to be involved in the creation of a legitimate place for the profession to be recognized, for us to elevate the profession so that we can bring financial security for all. We have to celebrate the people that make it happen. Together, we are FinSecca.